Totally finished? Yeah, finished.
Yeah. So you want to talk about like your family that you brought in maybe or something?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, hey
Oh,
guys,
right, okay.
we're here with Paul Pacino, right?
Yeah.
Paul Pacino. Hey,
no worries, man.
so how long you grew up here in Australia?
Yeah. I was born in Australia. I was the first one in my family to be born here. I've got two older brothers who were born overseas in Italy.
Yeah.
And I was the first one born. I always say to people, I was the first skip in the family.
The first skip in the family.
Skip kangaroo.
Yeah. I was the first skip. But you not related to Al.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
You never know.
From similar regions,
Yeah.
but I don't think so. I don't think so.
So tell us about the family of rollers that you imported some.
Yeah, in 1996,
96?
I used to keep in contact with Montenegro a lot, and I imported 5 birds directly from Montenegro. I also got 2 pairs from John Wayne's for 2 other fellows. And then we imported more birds, like years later, off a guy called John Hall, 2012. From
John
England.
Hall?
You heard of John Hall?
Yeah.
I think he's the national secretary.
He's the
there.
MBRA, yes.
Yes, yeah. So I actually imported birds off him 3 times. Yeah, and I'm pretty happy with those birds.
Yeah,
like,
you still flying some of those now?
Yeah. I've got a lot of falcon issues at the moment. So I haven't been able to get them into competition like I normally have, but I've done well for them in the past.
So did we find out that you were the first maybe to import some of those from in '96 from, were they some of those
In
Canadian
1990, there was a guy called Tony Green. They were the first imports that came in, and George Mason birds at the time, John Siotis and a guy called Peter Starson. They were the first birds for 40 years that had been imported into the country because they had the ban for
They had
Newcastle
the ban,
disease.
yeah.
And before that, everyone was flying, they used to call them Adelaide Rollers, which were from Dan and Joe Casey. And apparently the background of those birds were going far back as Jim Skidmore brought to Australia through a guy from Scotland called Tom Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I actually flew those birds as well. They were fantastic rollers.
Yeah.
Very deep, a lot of roll downs, a lot of instability, but they were good rollers. Like you could go sift through them and get a good kid out of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
So tell us about those Nebel birds that came in. First, what were the colors? Mostly any?
Okay, there was a couple of white fighters, yeah. He actually sent me a pair of blue bar badges because I said to him, okay, if you got anything I can break up the selves with, so I don't have to tail tape the
Yeah,
the
because
birds.
normally they're
So what he done was he sent me a pair of blue bar badges. Very good producer. That blue bar badge cop, I put him on all the hens that I had from the Tony Drain stuff, the earlier ones from Monty, and they excelled in performance. Like good fast
Yes, and the
birds.
deep stuff.
Yes.
I mean, it's fast.
I flew those birds international in what was it, year 2000, and one of the guys who judged that kid only lost that competition because it fell for him in a 6-minute mark. He said not only did I have the most birds broken together, he said you got the deepest birds in Australia because they were very deep, those birds.
Wow. Was that part of the World Cup? Were you guys judging in the competing in the World Cup?
Not yet. The World Cup was just starting.
Okay.
Yes, I think it started a year or 2 later, somewhere around the same time. Yeah. That was only the 2nd year of the national league.
Yeah.
2nd or 3rd year, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good stuff. No, definitely want to capture some of that.
And I've always missed out on one year I had the high score in the qualifiers with the same birds, but I missed out by 4 seconds. The second bird dropped blacked out from the spin. Yeah, 4 seconds. Yeah.
Oh.
Adrian was actually the timekeeper.
Who was? Who was?
Adrian.
Adrian.
Yeah,
Brady?
he was a time.
Oh,
yeah. Another year I missed the year when I won the club fly and I came second in the national. I didn't qualify by 7 points. The year before that, quarter of a point. So,
Always close.
I was being a bridesmaid most of the time. It's just it's a shame because I think the birds would have done well. The year when Heine came out the last time, I missed out by 1 break that year. Yeah. Well, I got 119 and the other guy got 127 in the qualifier. But Heine came over and I showed him the kit. He was
Always
pretty
so
happy.
close, man. Oh,
Yeah. So yeah, I had the John Hall birds, I got the Monty Eagle birds, but also Clint Hollingsworth birds Monty sent across. Now these Clint Hollingsworth birds, interesting story. I thought that they were very fast birds, but had a few kidney issues and stuff like that. But once you took off the Monty Eagle birds, these Clint Hollingsworth birds were from a guy called Don Miller, who bought them off Tom Hatcher And Tom Hatcher got them off Stan Plano.
Wow.
They go back to the 266 model. You probably would have heard of them.
Way back. Oh,
Yes,
wow.
and I found all this out from reading a 1990 roll special. That's how I traced the lineage of these birds after. Because Clint Hollingsworth was a good friend of Monty Nobles.
Yeah.
And Clint Hollingsworth bought Don Miller out, who won the 1989 Northwest Regional Flight, which was the best fly to win before the World Cup come along.
Good stuff, man. You got. So how are these birds looking for you now?
Still got them there.
Yeah.
They're still the same. When Heine came out in 2014, he actually handled one of the birds and he goes, oh my God, he goes, it's like I'm in Monty Nobles. I said, well, I've crossed them, so they should still be very similar. Similar birds.
Well, we hope to hear from you.
Yeah,
see how
look,
those-
I hope so. Yeah, I've been out in limbo for a couple of years due to political situations here and there, but yeah, I'm trying
Is
to
there
get back.
somebody out there, in the world you want to mention or give a shout out to?
Look,
got
I'll tell you
your
what, I
Paul
really like, I thought John Weens was one of the most knowledgeable people I've ever met in rolls. John Weens, when he came out there. And I used to call him a lot actually on the phone once in Canada. And Monty Noble was a great bloke. And I can't go past John Hall. He sent me some fantastic birds over from England. Which Morris Hall on one side.
Yeah.
The other side's Alan Milne, which are Les Bazant's Peter Harper. So combined, they're very deep birds, but they're breaking big numbers. That's what I like. I'm not into the,
That's
like
the
everyone's
big
going for
thing.
the frequent
Yeah,
things.
those
I'd
teamwork.
rather have birds that hold the break and go 15, 16.
That's gonna do it right there.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
shoot! You have the knowledge, buddy. I hope you here with Paul Pacino, guys.
No, it's all right.
Good
No
luck
worries.
with you. I'm
Yeah,
looking
Dan,
forward
hopefully
to hearing
I'll
from
see you one day.
Yes.
Actually, Richard Luna, I forgot to mention Richard Luna.
Yeah,
Have you ever heard of Richard Luna?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm a big fan too.
You do?
Yeah.
There's some Mason stuff kind of tied in there with Mason.
Richard Luna.
Well, Richard Luna,
He
and
died now, apparently.
well, yeah, but he had some good stuff. Yeah, he had connected. We have a Luna also, under the Al Luna, Richard Luna.
Oh, they all Lunas had a place
Yeah.
yeah. Richard Luna in California.
Yeah.
He was a guy who had the. Yeah, you would have heard of him for sure.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. No. Richard Luna, we heard of.
Yeah.
We know about
Richard Reyes is one of his prodigies.
Richard Reyes.
Yes.
Out in California.
Yes,
too.
yes. He's got most of Luna's birds now. Because he passed away from COVID
Yeah.
apparently about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He seemed like a pretty knowledgeable bloke, especially in genetics.
He had
colours
some
and
good stuff. No, Luna had some good
Yeah.
stuff, but he had some stuff with some Joe Mason stuff also connected.
Funny reason how I heard of Luna. You know who mentioned Luna? Monty Noble in 1999.
Did he really?
Yes, he apparently judges a fly in California. I said, did you see any good kits? And you know what he said to me? This is the way he described Richard Luna's birds. He said, there's a guy called Richard Luna. He flew some real dandies. He go, oh, they're good. He goes, the deepest, fastest pigeons I've ever seen, he said. And that's a big statement coming from him.
Come from Monty.
Yeah, that was a big statement
Good
coming from
stuff.
him.
Hey, Paul Pacino.
No worries.